Going live, going live.
Oh, hello everyone.
It's not live yet.
Oh, we'll do a bit of a dance.
No, we can't watch while you're teaching.
I meant after.
Right. We go. Go.
Thank
Kate.
you. Millie just needs a milky.
Yep.
Hello everyone. Sorry about that. I'm about to sneeze. So just as a heads up. There we go. Getting it out of the way. It's taking a while. Okay, it's not coming up. 1 second, sorry. There we go, found it. Hay fever. My hay fever is really bad at the moment because I'm on antibiotics and I'm trying to avoid taking Zyrtec at the same time. Woo! Right, so let's get started. I've got a few things. I want kind of an idea. I thought let's use velvet because, you know, why not? Let's have a go at doing red again, even though red's not my favorite color to create in. I'll be completely honest. My last name may be Redshaw, but me and red paint, not the best buddies. Hi, Di. Hi, Raquel. So let's come in. I got a piece of white cardstock as the emergency piece of oh my gosh, we've stuffed it. I've got 2 pieces of Cutest Farm rice paper. I've got some clock watches and a time white linen words and a piece of velvet, but I think we're only going to use half this size because this is like a lot of red to work with. Like let's start off small and see how we go. My plan is simple, not too much. So let's see how long is this? Where's my ruler? Oh goody, and the hay fever's kicked in. Oh, guys are just in time for it too. Woo. So it's nearly 12 inches. Let's cut it at the 6-inch mark. And we'll go for the one that's slightly smaller. Because, like I said, me and Ren, we're not best friends, but I thought I'd give myself a challenge tonight. Hello, Chloe and Diane. So if anyone has any suggestions, let me know. So this one here is the slightly smaller one by 1/8. So we will be using the one that is smaller than by 1/8. I know, right? 1/8 can make all the difference, as they say. Let's put that one away from the ink. And all the paint we're about to put on. So here we go. We've got red velvet. So let's come in maybe. And I think okay. This is going to involve a lot of glue. So let's just come in and quickly cut this in half. So it can sit on either side of that without our spine being ruined. Then let's see if we can tear velvet. Not really. Okay. There we go. 1 by tear there. One by tear there. 1 by tear there. Okay, and then I've got a plan. Well, sort of a plan. Not really. I know that I need to dull the white down just a smidge. So let's... Velvet's very absorbent. I don't actually know how I'm going to stick him down yet, but we'll figure that one out. So let's come in and let's add some glue down. Because I'm thinking it's going to need to be pretty thick for our velvet to stay stuck. I'm looking for my palette knife. Having very little success. I got my finger in the glue though. Positive. I am trying to keep my fingers non-glutified so that I can come in with my rice paper in a minute. The likelihood of that working is minimalistic. But anyway, so let's come in. Let's just... come in, stick this one down. Nope. Somehow I think we might need something a bit thicker than gel medium. Is that even stuck? Oh, kind of. Okay. You know what? It might work. It depends. I'm gonna experiment a little bit with the velvet. Stick it on there. Okay. So let's just come in. Let's just try and make some texture out of this. I don't actually think it's fully properly stuck. No, there is air bubbles underneath our velvet. So let's try and... See, I don't know why this first pit's stuck and this one here didn't over here. Maybe this one... No, there's air bubbles underneath this one here. Okay, we do need to try and fix this up as best as possible. It's not going particularly well, would you believe? Maybe we need to add some, like, sewing to it. Sew it into place, like I do with clay on canvases. This is the first time I use velvet in an art journal. So far, like, it could be worse. It's probably gonna look at it, right? It's not sticking, so what if we tried paint instead? Let's just try quite a large dollop of white paint there. Shouldn't need that much, hopefully. Oh, got stuck. There's medium in between that gap there. Okay, come in with the white paint there. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, maybe it needs to be stuck down with paint, but what if we can do it with not just white paint, but what if it could be done with other colors? Like, what if we came in with... One second, I'm looking at my paint tub. It's a bit of a mess. What if we came in with, say, this blue, this Smurf? And when we stuck it down, see how it's got that little overlap bit there? Oh, it is coming through too. Okay, so the colour bit comes through. But what if we grabbed like a stamp? We try and stamp it out. Oh, I think it ends up like denim. Okay, let's try this one over here. But let's be a little bit more prepared. Put a little bit of our blue colour on the stamp. So we're prepared now. Let's come in. See when it... Oh, is this not staying down? Maybe it's the Out by Marlene paint. It's not known to be particularly thick. Let's see what happens when we add a little bit of white. Okay, so far white paint seems to be the answer to all of our problems. Surely there is... No. Doesn't like sticking to itself. Let's try this miracle glue from the weekend. This white glue. Now it looks like we're going to mott sort of a thing on our hands. Come and stick the scissors on top. There we go. Okay, so that one there is kind of stuck down. Let's see if we can paint on top of this velvet here. Let's come in with a bit of our white. And we already decided on blue, so no way of getting out of that one. And maybe if we go for maybe like a goldy colour. What do we think? Yeah? Yeah or no? Right, so I do want to try this in a few ways. I think I'd like to try maybe making a fan brush flower. Okay, there we go. It's not the best, where we just come in with two colours on our fan brush. And we come in. I want to see like what the best way to apply paint would be. I tend to avoid velvet because I think of it as something that's quite hard to paint. I think that's just a stereotype. Although this page is currently proving my theory that it's just a stereotype wrong. Okay, let's maybe come in a bit of blue on one side and a bit of white on the other side of our bigger paintbrush. See if it responds to twirling. Like, it's all right. When we do it on the paper, see how we still get the two different colors there? Whereas on the vellum, they seem to mix automatically. Okay. So maybe not that way of painting. It's normally like the trick way of getting hearts. I mean, not getting hearts, getting roses on the page. Can we just apply paint straight out? Maybe. Let's try this little flat edge one. Our colours are mostly mixed now, so yeah, it's not. I think it's actually pulping as I add the paint to it. Right. I don't somehow think that this is an option either. Because it's just, yeah, it's just lifting up the vellum. It's not. Nope. Okay. Experimental with vellum. Doesn't always go that well. Hi, Bronnie. Yeah, we're just doing a bit of experimenting tonight. I thought we'd go for something like that. It's a bit different, but you know, we'll see how we go. Not going great at this very point in time. Maybe. I'm just looking. What if? There are other ways to apply paint. Like we could. Let's try it with our hands. Let's get a bit of this purple out. Mix it up. Maybe. Okay, so it seems to be when we like scratch it side to side that we pulverize it. What if we dab it like with a sponge? Ooh, okay. I don't think it'd be able to hold stenciling. Don't get me wrong, but what if we came in? Right. I think I'm onto something. Give me 1 second. I think what we need to do is we need to do sponges. I just went and quickly raided my mum's sponge drawers. I came out with 3 sponges. 3 sponges and a brayer. So let's I just want to try this first. What if we came in? Does brayering change it? Because, you know, if we're going to make mud, we might as well fully go there. You know what I mean? Fully get in there. Oh. Still not sticking. I think what I'm going to come and do is I'm just going to put globs of paint there and not press too hard down on them. See if that, you know, takes the cake. I'm actually not going to like press and smear it in like I normally would. I'm just going to let it sit there. Right. See how that goes. Picked up a bit of scrap rice paper just on my desk. Right, so that looks pretty much like how your friend look. How's your mate type feeling. And then let's come in now, I think, with some white. Maybe let's grab a bit of orange. And what do we think about blue? Do we reckon we should continue with the blue? Or not continue with the blue? Like, the blue was a bit of a crazy idea. Maybe we could continue with the blue. Let's see, we go. Cat out the back door.
What's that?
Cat out the back door. So let me just come in with the orange here. Yeah, so stepping it down kind of works.
Wait half a second, I'm just. I just need to see who dies on Death in Paradise first before I go start.
Oh, okay. Is it on TV, is it?
Yeah, not Death in Paradise, Death in Paradise.
We watch a lot of murder shows in our household. Is it healthy? Some might suggest no. Okay. We're just making it more muddy. We'll live. We'll call this the teenage stage. Where's that purple? Let's come and blend out some of these edges. Make it seem like there is no edge there. Anything else you reckon we should experiment on? We've tried stamping. Very little success. I think this is just becoming mud. What if we came in with just a little bit of white on the edge of our finger? I think our problem is that I'm overworking the paint. I'm so used to working on paper that, you know, you just keep blending and blending it out. But maybe the idea is to have glumps on vellum.
Yes, I'm coming. Yes. Yes.
Yes, that is my mom talking to a cat.
No, we're not coming out. You've got to come in. No, we're not coming out to play. It's too dark. You're blind. Get inside.
Missy is currently feeling very lonely because Maddie has now reached the age of where she don't leave the house.
She doesn't leave her spot.
Which used to be Mum's and mine's art desk, but we are now happy to say that she has moved about 2 meters that way in a filing tray, which I'm happy to give to her for life.
Yeah.
You know?
It's about the same size as her basket, which she stopped using a long time ago, but I'm going to have to get her basket out of the storeroom. Obviously, she wants her bed back from when she was little.
Years and years ago. Let's come in this desert.
We had to get rid of the basket because they were fighting over it.
We might need to get Missy one then.
Noah! You feed Missy?
Rightio. Now let's come in. Try not to, like, unglopify it. Don't think I'm doing very well. Maybe this is the way to apply the paint. So if we come in and we just apply it in small dollops along our velvet, along our felt. Maybe that is the way to apply the paint. So this is just generic acrylic paint. The color is actually Desert by Art by Marlene's collection. Okay, 1 minute, and then what if we come and dry this? Maybe it will matten the felt down enough. 1 minute, sorry, I've knocked my light lead. Give me a minute. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Took a minute. I'm making sure not to get my heat tool too close because it is like a sort of fabric-y part. Okay. It's like not 100% dry, but at least a little bit dry. Red. And it's orange. So whatever came in. There we go. Oh, that's excellent to hear, Bronnie. I'm glad your dad came through the op today. Yeah, it's never good. And just try and keep everything crossed during those types of moments. I'm just coming and adding some of this red color outside of our thing. And then what if okay, let's let that dry. I think we might need letter stickers. What do you guys think? Yes or no to letter stickers? And I do have another idea. 1 second. So I think letter stickers would be the best thing. And find it. Right. Couldn't find mini envelopes. Shoot. 1 minute. So I do think letter stickers, just these plain ones from our stash. So like I'm sure all of you have ones from your stash. Okay, and then there's that one. It's just a few. Well, at least it's recap, you know? It's a very important step in the process. Definitely shouldn't be underestimated for how important rehab is. Right, and let's come in next. And I think if we grab these leaves, if we actually come and stamp them on our piece of white over here, and then cut them out. So let's just move this one over. What color should we make them? I want them to stand out. I'm actually feeling like the orange would be a good color because it will stand out, I think. For all of our, like, you know, acrylic paints on here. We're just doing a major experiment tonight with the velvet. With the felt, I mean. So let's just come in and use one of our stamps. So this is the leaf one that I drew, and then Mum helped me make it into a stamp. So a lot of our stamps and stencils are drawings of mine, and then we make them into products. Yeah, okay. Oh, I keep getting my hand. And the red. Okay, so let's just come and stamp those ones on. I think what we might also do is we might do a few of these blue looking stars. Yeah, they are quite nice, I think, the leaves. I think that might be enough. 3, because we've got to fussy cut them out. And then, so let's just come in with our scissors. Come in, cut them out. While we wait for this to dry here. I think we're going to dodgy cut all of them out first. It's just coming in and just continuing to cut them out. It's kind of rough. I am leaving a white edge around my stamped out shapes, but I think this might give the page Just a little bit of body. Thank goodness these are easy shapes to cut out. Okay. Just coming in. There we go. And then let's just place these in a few areas where we think they're going to stand out a bit. What do we think? There, and there, and there. How do we think? What do we reckon of that one? And then, so let's glue these bits down. So I want all of the cutouts I just did raised, but I want the letters to be nice and flat. So I'm just putting a little bit of gel medium down on my mat here. My craft mat. I'm just coming in. And because these are raised letters, I'm making sure I put a good amount of glue on the back, but none on the front, because that's not going to do anything. It's not going to absorb it. It's literally cardboard letters. So the only glue we've got going for us is on the back. I am working on too wet of a surface to worry about putting glue on the paper. It's still very wet, but if you guys leave it to dry in between your layers properly, then definitely put glue down before sticking your letters down. Okay, and there we go. Just coming in and really getting these letters to stick down onto our felt. Can be a little bit difficult. First. Right. So let's come in now. Just a bit of gel medium on the back of each. We want these to be raised, not flat. And then, have I stuck that one down? Oh, no gel medium on the back of that one. That's dodgy. There we go. And then, let's just dry this one real quick. I forgot how absorbent velvet was. Felt was.
Wow.
I also forgot that I get velvet and felt confused when talking.
Right.
I'm having a great time.
Yep.
Let's add a bit of white here. Let's add a bit of white there. Oh dear. White mixed with red. Nope. It's just coming in and getting it to spots where we haven't got the white before. There we go. And then what if we grab some of this black acrylic ink and just let some of it out. Just underneath our bumps. So they look and then clean the tip of that one off. And then let's grab our skewer. And then come in with our skewer. Get it to move and mix with the paint a little bit. And then there we go. It's just coming in and doing a little bit of outlining. And we can the felt really does absorb a lot. Like, I've put so much ink onto this. I think it could probably still absorb every layer we put on it. But I do like it. I don't know about you guys, but I actually think that's pretty cool. We've experimented with a few things. So felt, I know a lot of ladies avoid it, especially when scrapbooking, because it doesn't stick real well. I actually just wanted to test it how it sticks because we got a few customer questions over the Christmas weekend, because I know some of you've got like red felt at home. We do, obviously. We have it at the shop too. And just like how to use it on their scrapbook layouts, because it matches the Christmas photos so well. I don't think I'd explain this very well at the beginning. This is why we're using red felt today, to see how to stick it down, because normal tape doesn't work. I think the best method we came up with during this class was actually, if you're going to do small portions, this all-purpose art glue is really good, white glue, or white paint. I don't think gel medium matte actually has the body. Realistically, white paint is a little bit more liquidy. However, when it comes to the drying capability of it, it's a little bit more fast drying, which means it becomes tacky quicker, meaning that the felt, doesn't have as long to absorb all of it, whereas the glue, it can absorb all the glue before it's actually stuck to the page. So it can realistically remove the glue from the background. It's kind of like denim in that sense. So my other thought would be to sew it. I'm not very much of a great sewer though, so we didn't try that out tonight. I also don't have a needle and thread on my desk because I wasn't very organized coming out of the weekend, and I knew this was a question that we forgot to answer. So going forward from here, I think definitely you could use velvet on your page. I would definitely use strong grange, like strong white cardstock for your background, and maybe not such a large portion. So I did it in kind of like a large portion to really test the limits of it. And if you are going to put paint over top of it, I highly suggest sealing it first with a gel medium and coming in and sponging that on with your sponges, because that was the best method we had for putting paint onto them. And I think, like you can tell, so this is now nearly dry and it's pretty much sealed, so it doesn't have the absorbency anymore in it because the paint has sealed it shut, which means now that that's happened there, you can stick anything to that and it not fall off. Like these letter stickers here are stuck where we had paint dry, so we were just able to use a normal gel medium. I think I missed all this stuff when I was creating because I was in the zone, so I'm just explaining it now. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. If you do have any more questions about felt, we can revisit. Yes, I don't think there will be a bundle for tonight. We do have the red felt. I don't know if it's online. I'll double check tomorrow morning. if you want to have a play around yourself. But yeah, it was purely just a bit of curiosity to answer a few questions. If you are watching, lovely lady, I can't remember who asked the question. I will be texting you tomorrow because tonight's a bit late. We try not to answer people's questions after a certain time because like 8 p.m. is family time. Pretty simple. But thank you all for coming, and have a wonderful week. We shall see you throughout. We have our Tuesday card making tomorrow morning. We have our Wednesday scrapbooking tomorrow night. Wednesday night. It's Scrapbox week. Yay. So they're in the open groups. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. So thank you for coming, and we shall see you throughout the week. Bye.